I slept weird on my arm last night. You can kind of see the indentations. Good morning, guys. First coffee done. Time for the second. So far, everyone's just kind of relaxing on this sunny Thursday. Is it Thursday? Wednesday? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Truthfully, I truthfully don't even know what day it is, but that's okay. So I need to get bulkier. Yeah, I need to get bulkier than that so I can actually use the Steadicam to its most able abilities, if that makes sense. But what we need to do is, like, because it's heavy for me right now, it's like 15 pounds with the camera on it, and where I don't have my camera back yet, sadly enough, I'd like to be able to get it back soon and be able to actually use the Steadicam properly once I do get it back. And I've been watching a lot of Devin Supertramps videos, and I'm very interested in how you can film like bears and stuff like that safely without getting too close or like pissing them off, or like, because that would be my biggest kind of worry or whatever. But I can't find anything online on any tips on how to do that, because it's probably something you shouldn't go out and actively try to do. You know what? Enough of this sitting inside stuff. Let's go be social. Beautiful day without the dirt out the window. Let's be responsible. Let's be very, very responsible. There you go, I've done my part in cleaning up the environment. Doing my part, I mean throwing away my food waste in the proper receptacle. It's actually a really weird word, receptacle. Think about it. Receptacle. Recyclable receptacle. So anxiety attacks are something very new for me. Not very new, but newer than my vision, I think. Yeah, be newer than my vision. They just happen randomly and no rhyme or reason for them. And sometimes when I'm driving, so it's not as cool. But it's a thing. Like, I was just driving and then it got suddenly really hard to breathe. And then it just happened. And now I'm picking Hillary up. Like I said, no rhyme or reason for it. But it just happened, and then here I am. And so it happened and it stopped. Like, I was sitting at the light waiting to turn, and there, right, and it had been happening for maybe 5 minutes at that point. And then as soon as I made that turn, everything started to get better. It's like the weirdest thing. Like, it was almost like the signal light ticking was enhancing it, but it doesn't make any sense either way, because there's no reason for me to be anxious when I'm out driving, and I don't know. And I purposely took the long way to get here, because sometimes the long way is actually the short way depending on the day, the time of day. Not essentially the day, but the time of day. I guess if it's a weekday, people coming back from school, so it could be the time of day and the day, so I don't know. Also, I had a weird dream last night, and my ex-girlfriend was in it, just for like a brief second, and maybe that's what triggered the anxiety. I have no idea, but that was like one of the weirdest dreams I've had in a long time. It's a beautiful day out. I think we might go to Peggy's Cove. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Look, it's beautiful. Let's go for a little hike. Fun fact, this is actually where I shot the engagement photos for Nathan and Katie. And there's a heart-shaped pond right there, taken right over there. Some of them were taken right there. It's a little windy, I apologize, but the sun should apologize for not being present enough, I think. This park looks so totally different in winter. Like, you can't even really tell where the path is, you know?
That's true.
Have you been here in the summer?
Yeah, it was like spring.
Spring, summer, same difference. Some really nice cinematography shots. It's like, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Lens flares all over the place. I didn't really prepare for the weather because I'm pretty cold. It was -3 when we left, and I was like, you know what? -3, it's sunny out. That's not going to be that bad. So I'll just bring like a sweater and gloves or whatever. And by the way, I still have your gloves at home.
My gloves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember? So it's all a little bit icy. But so we went and brought a t-shirt, and I brought a sweater, but I didn't bring any jacket because I didn't feel like I needed to. And then now it feels like probably like more like -8. Oh, I'm slipping. Like, this is all Covered in ice. Now I'm actually kind of concerned about dying and not sleeping and dying. Are you cold? See, like, she's in this kind of jacket, and she's a little bit cold,
I only have
so...
like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And a very, very light sweater.
I have
Very light.
a very light sweater.
Not even a t-shirt. Tank top.
Look. It's so pretty. Nova Scotia is so pretty. Remember that part where we just came down right there? I slipped on my ass like 3 times. Or almost slipped on my ass like 3 times. It was pretty slippery. Like on a scale of 1 to slippery, pretty slippery. We made it back successfully. We're alive.
Yay!
That was a good 19-20 minute hike. A little bit of a loop, probably 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? 3 kilometers?
Yeah.
2, 4, 5? I don't know.
Probably 3.
It was, yeah, it was 2 or 3. It was good. The movie that we're going to watch tonight is actually called Reign of Fire, and it's got Gerard Butler in it. And I was talking about the Scottish accent, and it's very different depending on where in Scotland you go. Like, I used to work with a guy named Jared, and his Scottish accent was a lot thicker than the Gerard Butler's. But I mean, of course, he's been living in America for so many years, and I need practice. I was thinking that I could maybe, if I had to act and put a Scottish accent on for acting, it would take some polishing, but I think I could do it. I don't know. Guys, look, I made food and I only burnt it a little bit. Only a little bit. Is it good?
It's good. I don't think mine really burnt at all. Oh, a little bit there. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fine. I was just following directions. And plus, she said it tastes fine after I cut the camera off.
Delicious.
It's delicious, I guess. Also, we're gonna go watch Reign of Fire, which is a good movie, but you haven't seen it yet.
Probably good.
It's probably good. It's got Gerard Butler in it, so
Okay.
you know it's good. So this is a new development. It's only 9:30 and we're finished watching a movie. Isn't that insane?
That is.
It's pretty insane. It's good. It's good, wasn't it?
I liked it.
Good. I haven't seen that movie in like 4 or 5 years. It only came out in 2008, and I saw it like a couple of years after it came out. So probably isn't 4 or 5 years, or it could be, because that's plenty of time. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 years. So that's the thing, and it was good to watch it in HD because last time I saw it was on like 240p. Look at my really clever background. Do you get it? It's you're being monitored. I downloaded a torrent of all the monitors. No, of all the backgrounds that were on r/wallpapers or wallpaper. There's a torrent that was like 6 gigs and has more than 14,000 wallpapers. So we've been going through them, and I thought that was one of the most clever ones. I haven't gone through all of them. I've gone through some of them, and I found that one, and I'm sticking with it for now. I think I'm gonna dress for the weather a little bit more tonight. What do you think? You think that's probably a good idea, Heather?
To what?
Dress for the weather tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, instead of earlier. That was a bad mistake. I wonder if it won. It's decaf, guys, don't worry. So I stopped by Sobeys and I got more Boost and more eye drops and more snacks and stuff. And so I gotta, keep all interested in that and get all buffed and stuff, and so that I can actually use the glycan. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed. It's decaf, so that's fine. And I hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.